Welcome in everybody. We have a small list of my top 10 most anticipated games of 2024. So let's just go straight into number 10. Let's go. Number 10, we have Rise of the Ronin coming out on the 22nd of March. Is this going to be the next Ghost of Tsushima? I feel like this is where people are going to fall flat. If you're expecting the spectacle that we had of Ghost of Tsushima, I think you might be a little bit disappointed. Don't get me wrong. This gameplay looks incredible. This graphics look incredible. We all want to go back to Japan, back to being a samurai. Oh, it just tickled a certain itch, didn't it? When Ghost of Tsushima came out, but I feel like we need to remove ourselves from that. I think this is going to be different. I think the only reason this game might fall flat is expectations. So I think we need to be careful of the expectations of this game, but at the same time, let's get absolutely hyped for Rise of the Ronin, coming out 22nd of March on PlayStation 5. Now at number 9, coming out on the 26th of March, we have the next South Park game, Snow Day. And I was teetering on this a little bit. I was most anticipated, I was excited for this, but me personally, nothing hit quite as hard as Stick of Truth. I loved Stick of Truth when this came out. I thought that game was a win from the start. Fractured Butthole, I feel like the MCU and the gender gag, I think, may have gone a bit too far, but with this Snow Day, it looks like they're really mixing it up, and I think the excitement of change of gameplay is really what's going to bring in new people, and that's what we want. We want something new. We don't go back to the same, mix it up, and it looks like they're doing that. I don't want to compare too much, but I feel like South Park, Snow Day, I'm getting a bit of Mario Rabbids. Anyone play that? Comment below, did you play Mario Rabbids? That was a weird win from Nintendo, and I think they're using a similar gameplay mechanics, and it looks interesting. Graphically, gorgeous, of course. The next-gen games are really bumping up this year. Let's hope we get some really good-looking games, but let's see mainly if the story comes forward in South Park Snow Day, coming out 26th of March. Jump on that one, I will be. So let's go straight into number 8. At number 8, I know what you're going to say, this doesn't belong to the list, but me personally, I'm really keen to see what happens. But on the 30th of March, early access mind you, we are getting Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League. Now, we all know the delays, the issues that came with this game. The last bit of gameplay they showed, bit of a miss, not sure about that one, but why am I really excited to see what happens with this game? These things go one of two ways. It will fall flat and explode in a big old bit of flames, or it's going to be really good. It's going to be really, really good. Now, to me, the story, it is what's covering this game. It is what's holding it up. All these Justice League characters taken over by Brainiac actually look incredible. The Flash, especially when I saw him in the trailer, I thought, oh my god, this looks amazing. Now, the gameplay of the latest trailer, I'm not sure about that one, but overall, it could be a really good package. Is this going to be a redemption story for DC games? I know Batman was fantastic, we're never going to talk about that, but the Suicide Squad game, will it be a win? I'm not sure, but on the 30th of January, I'm jumping on this early access, so we'll check it out together. That's number 8, but there's more to come. So number 7. Number 7 is a bit of an indie game. This is why I wanted to add it in here. But I've been talking to the developers a bit, and I'm really keen for this one. We don't have an actual release date yet, but 2024 is on the cards for Mouse. Mouse is this weird, like Disney-esque, old school fashion first-person shooter. It looks incredible. We love unique games here at Mark My Words, and Mouse is one of them. And that is why I'm so excited for it. We want a change of pace, different graphics, different gameplay. I have a theory this game might be relatively short, but I am one for you do not need a long game to tell a great story and have great gameplay. So Mouse is definitely on this list for me. I'm really keen for this one. I hope to get more out of the developers soon, especially to bring it straight to you guys. But for now, I'm waiting for the release date, and you'll hear it first here, but for now, Mouse is my number 7. Let's move on. Next, at number 6, we have Banishers Ghosts of New Eden. This is coming out on the 13th of February, and I feel like this is going to be an incredibly story-driven game. Now, a game I love to mention about a story-driven game is The Order 1886. Stunning. Game only was about 6 hours. It was short, but it was a gorgeous game. Banishers, I feel like it's going to be the same thing. A very story-driven, focused game. Gameplay, whoa, it looks weird. It looks like so many mechanics involved, but there's so many different ways to do things. And we love that. We love new and exciting things. And Banishers Ghost of New Eden looks like it's doing exactly that. It's trying to find new ways to explore and graphically wow you. And that's why Banishers is definitely on my list. I'm definitely keen for this one. It's a bit off-center. I'm not quite sure what they're going to bring to the table, but from what I've seen from these trailers, I'm in. I am in. Oh, cannot wait. Next. At number 5, I have my good friend Servonauts. I had the beautiful pleasure of playing Servonauts in person early at PAX Australia, and oh my god, if you love Overcooked, if you love party games, this is the game. This is so unknown and underrated right now. Servonauts needs to be seen, because Overcooked, yeah, wowed the industry when it comes to co-op 4-player gameplay. Servonauts is exactly that. Very similar gameplay mechanics. We're talking about 4 Servonauts, and all you're doing is filling up fuel from obviously the dispensers to the vehicles. But be careful, don't put the right fuel in, the car's going to explode, you lose money. And also there's elements such as lava, spills, sand pits, too many things to look out for. It looks like organized and absolute chaos with friends. And I'm so excited for Servonauts, guys. I'm very lucky to be talking to the developers for this one, MaxArt, and I am so excited for Servonauts. I cannot wait. I cannot wait to get all my friends together and have an absolute chaotic fun with this one. Once again, currently no ETA on release date. I've got rumors of first half of 2024, but be sure to check in here. I'll be bringing you that as soon as I know it. But right now, Servonauts, check it out. You can't miss this one. We are getting into the final 4 here, and this one comes to no surprise to anyone. If you are looking up at most anticipated games of 2024, this needs to be on the list. And we're talking about Final Fantasy Rebirth. Oof, that 7 remake was gorgeous. I loved it. I played it toe in toe with a friend of mine. We talked on the headset as we progressed through the story together. It's one of my favorite gaming experiences, if I'm completely honest with you. I loved it. Personally, I've never been a big fan of the turn-based combat, which is why I love the combat in Final Fantasy VII Remake. And by the looks of it, it's coming back to Rebirth, and that gets me way more excited for it. So it's going to be a long game, but I'll be covering it here, and I'm so excited to stream it and get everyone involved for what they're going to do to change the story of the original Final Fantasy VII. This one looks really good. I reckon this is going to help Square Enix a lot. They've had some really iffy games as of recent, but Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, this is going to be a winner. Top 3. These 3 games are going to make my year. I am not even kidding. These 3 games, I am going to be covering like crazy on this channel. I cannot wait for them. But we'll just start with number 3. We have Gory Cuddly Carnage, man. Gory Cuddly Carnage. Incredible game. So I've been talking to both the developer and the publisher, and I'm very lucky to now be called a Wired creator. That is part of the publishers that's releasing Gory Cuddly Carnage, and I am so excited for what can come with this release. I've been talking with the developers, I've been talking with the publishers. Gory Cuddly Carnage looks stunning. So, I've been talking too much about that. Let's get into the gameplay. The gameplay is gorgeous. It is amazing. There is a full demo that I played on my channel. Otherwise, play it for yourself. wishlist on this on stream because it is fantastic. You play a little cat going through on a hoverboard, killing zombie unicorns. What's not to love, especially these boss fights? My god, they are whack, but they're so cool. I can't express the change that Gory Cuddly Carnage is bringing to the gaming industry. To me, that is what makes it fantastic, is the change. I played this demo and I felt like I've never played anything like it. How refreshing is that in 2024 to find a game that doesn't feel like something else? Gory Cuddly Carnage gets me excited. I'm very, very keen to see what happens to my friend Gory, and I am going to be playing the hell out of this when it comes out, along with the rest of these games. But these next top two, oh man. Oh man. Now this number 2 doesn't really need too much explanation. We're talking about the Elden Ring DLC, Shadow of the Erd Tree. This, oh man, so when I played Elden Ring for the first time on stream, I have never had the best community experience that I have in the entire year. Playing Elden Ring was fantastic. It was hard at first, of course, not in the same way of Souls-like, but because of the world. An open world Souls-like is very stressful. Very stressful. So, but the community came together and helped me beat Elden Ring. It made up the whole idea of my personal game series, Help Me Beat. We did Elden Ring, we did Armored Core, and now I cannot wait to do Help Me Beat the Elden Ring DLC. We don't have a release date for this one yet, but I am 99% sure, I'm hearing rumors that it's coming out, or at least announcing at the 2nd year anniversary of Elden Ring's launch, and that's coming up pretty soon. But Elden Ring DLC, I am so excited to play it with you guys, and that's why it's on number 2. But number one, I've been talking up this game since I heard about it. The first inkling of a trailer, I was gobsmacked. And now currently, it is my number 1 performed video on my channel. But let's get straight into it. Of course, number one has to be Black Myth Wukong. This is coming out on the 20th of August, and oh my god, it looks incredible. This is the best performed video I've had, the best comment section I've had. Everyone was so interested in teaching the mythology behind this game. This doesn't look like your average Souls-like. This looks like something to just be excited about. It has the Souls-like mechanics, yes, and yet are we sick of them? I don't know. That is very dependent on the person. But Black Myth looks new, fresh, and for God's sake, next gen. These graphics are insane. The amount of things happening at face value is incredible. This is a big step for Chinese developers as well. In my comment section, I had so many people excited for Chinese developers for the recognition they're getting right now, and I cannot agree more. This game is stunning. Only recently with the release date trailer, which I did a trailer reaction for, is it actually getting noticed. And this game is going to blow everything out of the water. Do I go as far and say Black Myth Wukong, Game of the Year 2024? That is entirely possible. And I'm so excited for what this year has to come. But Black Myth Wukong, and so quick as well, 20th of August. My god, that is around the corner, people. That is around the corner, and we have an entire year to cover. We don't even know what comes out after August. There is so much happening in the first 6 months of this year. I am so excited for it. And there you have it, 10 of my top most anticipated games to come out this year, 2024. But even though I'm this excited for them, I've been disappointed in the past. I've just done my top 10 worst games of 2023. Number 1, I was so keen for. So if you want to check out that video. But of course, down below, let me know, what is your most anticipated game of 2024? That's it. Let me know. I'll be down there. Like, subscribe, the rest of it as well. But most importantly, I'll see you in the next one. See you later.